Thank you for coming back. I really appreciate all the loyal customers and the people that watch my YouTube channel regularly, the security professionals that are part of the training that I do, and the other ones that just stop by. I love all of you. Thank you for coming. And today's video is very special to me. I'm talking about my new website, fixmyhackedwebsite.com, where I'm going to be offering the WordPress uh, services that I offer. Let's talk about that. Let me share my screen so you can see what I see, and we'll jump right into it. This is what the new website looks like. I'm going to be making changes, obviously, but here are the basic features. And so what are the pluses and minuses here? Well, first let me talk about the Fiverr gigs that I've been working on for the last year or so. Fiverr's great. They're definitely worth it in terms of I pay them 20% to bring in customers that they wouldn't ordinarily bring in. Nowhere in the Fiverr gigs are you going to see a link to the new website, fixmyhackedwebsite.com. That would be unethical. Fiverr provides a platform where they expect people to hire me if they find me on Fiverr, and so they can have 20% of the any money that's exchanged. I think 20% is very fair. Like many other Fiverr sellers, I do have a problem with Fiverr taking 20% of my tips. Um, but as far as 20% of my gigs, definitely worth it. And they have some great services in here that are beneficial. When you buy on Fiverr, you sort of get this timer thing that helps propel the seller along, which is good. The messages, the message service that you have has a good history that you can go back to, and you can, embed videos and things. So there are some pretty cool features. Fiverr's done a great job of setting up their system. However, in the last few years, I have seen some concerns, like they charge surcharges to the buyers now on certain purchases, and then they take 20% off of the sale price from the seller, so they're making money on both ends. Um, Maybe that's okay. Maybe you like that. Maybe it's worth it. I mean, they do provide a good service. I'm going to keep using them. They've been good to me. I think they're very fair-minded people, and they provide an income to a lot of families. So God bless them. I've got nothing bad to say about Fiverr, but on my website, if you found me here, I'd appreciate it if you bought right off my site, so that I don't have to pay 20% of my income to you if I brought the customer in myself. So here are the different packages. One of the nice things about my website is that my packages have better explanations of the services. Fiverr doesn't give me enough room in the seller description of services to make it clear of everything that I'm offering. And that's the downside of Fiverr for a lot of people, is you don't really know what you're getting. Um, so, I mean, you do and you don't, right? Some things are pretty self-explanatory and other ones aren't. And, if you're unclear, you should contact your seller and ask them. But on my website, I think I could do a little bit better job of explaining everything that's offered. So I do that. Also, one other difference between the Fiverr gigs that I've been running is I offer my own web hosting. And on Fiverr, I'm very shy about talking about my web hosting because I don't want my customers to think I'm trying to upsell them to my hosting services. Uh, and I don't want to be that guy, that says, "Oh, well, I offer this, that on the side." I try to keep everything on Fiverr on Fiverr. The only time I ever mention my hosting to a Fiverr customer is if they're in real trouble and they need help. Sometimes it's the right thing to do, but just for the sake of obtaining new customers, I don't mention it to my Fiverr customers. On the website, fixmyhackedwebsite.com, I just go ahead and put a link there. So if you're looking for web hosting, and you like the services that I provide, and you want a long-term relationship with me, so I'm always there to help you, just, there you go. The new security concerns, this feature that I put on the website isn't for everybody. But if you're one of the students that I've trained, or a security professional that comes to me for help, and training and so forth, Look, I try to keep up on all of the latest information about hacks and stuff. It's important if you're in this profession that you are on the cutting edge of continued learning. You have to know what's going on in the world. So I'm always reading and scanning other websites and every day setting time aside to go and look and see what's going on and look for the latest vulnerabilities so I can take really good care of my customers. Now I have a little tool where I can just import a link to those right into the website. So as I'm out scanning on things, if I see something that's just even remotely interesting, I can just click on it and it shows right up on my feed, and then anybody who's monitoring my feed can do that. To get in touch, that's a contact page with frequently asked questions. So as far as contacting me, I think it's easier than ever. DrGlenn at fixmyhackedwebsite.com. Click on the chat button, which is Facebook Messenger. You don't have to be logged in or anything. Just start talking to me. Um, you can talk to me before the sale, after the sale, ask me questions a year later, anything you want. I try to keep good logs. Or you can, use the contact form to reach out. So many of the web services that are available elsewhere are already available on my fixmyhackedwebsite.com page, but more will be coming. And so I'm going to have my code of conduct. I'll take good care of you. So if you want to if you're interested in buying directly from me on my website, great. If you prefer working on Fiverr, or that's how you found me to begin with, by all means, please use Fiverr to hire me in the future. Um, Fiverr's a good deal also. There's pros and cons for both of us. I think that there's some things that are in it for you on the fixmyhackedwebsite.com page. There's no request for tipping, and there's no surcharges and so forth. And for me, I don't have to pay 20% of my money out, and the explanations are a little better, maybe the contact's a little bit better, and so forth. But on the Fiverr side of things, you get that added plus if you like some of the services that they offer better than this. No matter how you find me, I'm just pleased, blessed, call it what you will, thrilled, grateful that you reached out and that you found me and that you enjoy my services. And I'll continue to work really hard for you. And I'll be back with a new video very, very soon, all about the number one thing I would do if I thought that my website was being hacked. Okay, that'll be interesting, and I'll be posting it very, very, very quickly. So thank you again for stopping by, and I'll be in touch.